What's up, everyone? Welcome. What's up, friends? Just to be sure, what time will this end? I believe at midnight. I believe at midnight. I don't know for sure. Let me check if the website says. Let me check if the website says. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Yeah, it just says through the end July 31st, midnight Pacific. So 3 a.m. Eastern. 3 a.m. tonight Eastern is when this is officially over. According to the webpage. I would probably not wait until the very last second, though. How's everyone doing? Welcome, everyone. Alrighty, I'm going to be doing some bounty prep. Because where is the Ascendant Challenge? Yo, Wobby, what's up? Shattered ruins in the spine of Carrie, so let's go. Yeah, run. I have so many things. I have to run a last wish. I have to go. I need one more last wish, and then I have all of the craftable guns. And then just get started on a lot of bounty prep. I'm pretty much at max triumph score again, everyone. The only Yo, Lab, what's up, brother? The only triumph I am missing for max is plus 20, and I think I'm close to that. Yeah, so I should probably hopefully get that this stream, depending on what milestones I hit. But sorry, one second. Let me get this guy down. My microphone. There we go. Just blocking some of the stuff. Lab, what are you up to, brother?
I thought you might like that one.
You still need all the ornaments and the dumbass fish triumphs. So I have gotten all of the fish triumphs worth score. I need like a lot of the 0-point ones though. I'll probably go for them. Like, no reason not to. I really wish this would have been the perfect opportunity to set up a Fisher triumph or a title, you know? Here, I'm gonna one second. The bait farming sucks. It does, but I just think like I'm gonna tweet that though. IMO, the 0-point fishing triumphs provide could have been a really sick way to introduce a limited time rare title. Imagine you spend all of the time fishing to get these triumphs. Would have been tedious, but would have been a cool incentive. Boom. There you go, Lab. Lab, you give me all my best tweets. Did I ever tell you that? Usually it's me stealing your memes, but you disagreeing with me here really cemented my opinion on that. Welcome. Eververse profits should go into Bungie charity because it clearly isn't being used to fund the game. Some of it does. They've done a couple of there's the dog emote from Season of the Seraph that went to fund like a special charity. I think there was like a Trevor's Project one at some point, maybe. They've done a couple. I see what you're saying. All of the physical Bungie store items, some percentage of that goes towards real world charity. Oh shit, I think there's just a tiny bit of my microphone that you can see. Okay, I think I fixed it. I'm not convinced Bungie leaked anything, to be honest. Until, I've said this, we talked about it last stream, until I see like an official ArtStation page. Look, I'm not saying it would have been easy to fake that, and I'm not even saying it's a fake leak. It could very much be real, and I just don't think it's the same situation as it was last time, or I think there's less evidence to support that. But I'm pretty confident that if you give me a day and like access to After Effects, I could make a pretty convincing replica of the leak. You know, it's really not, I don't think it's as difficult as everyone is really pointing, because there's not like a lot of dynamic elements to it. You only see it for a split second. I'm pretty sure I could redo it, and I'm not even that good at After Effects. So you put like someone who's like good at it, I'm pretty sure they could recreate that like pretty convincingly. I made it the fuck up. Let's go. Yo, Lab, wanna buy me a milkshake? Yo, Arscout, man, this SE break's been great. Played through Elden Ring again. It's a fantastic game to grind on the side. Still never played it. I'm way behind on Diablo. I haven't played it in a couple of weeks because I've been trying to catch up on my Triumph score bullshit. Oh shit, this is my PvP class. Get firebolted, nerd. Yeah. So that's that Ascendant challenge done. I looked through the database, by the way, and I didn't cover this in the video, but I think there are 4 Solstice weekly bounties. So I'm probably going to attempt to hold on to all of them. You'll make me a milkshake? Let's go! That's just the Spine of Carries. There we go. I'm just not a huge fan of third-person games. Like, I know I just said Diablo and stuff, but even Diablo, like, really surprised me that I liked it. I really just don't vibe with third-person games a lot of the time. Didn't they kill Cade to bring back people to the game? Now they're bringing it back to get the players back. Bungie knows they're losing community at this point. I wouldn't say that. I mean, okay. There's a couple things to address here. Was bringing Cade back to generate hype? Like, certainly. Is Cade gonna be back in the game forever? Almost certainly not. You know, this is, if anything, I would say this is more akin to like a 30th anniversary type of nostalgia bait type of thing. Rather, I mean, if you look at any metric for Destiny right now, the player base is not dead. They're not losing the player base. There are not fewer people than there were this time last year. We learned recently that they had their like most profitable year ever. There's not any single metric that supports any of the claims that Destiny is dying. Anyone that you hear saying contrary or anything contrary to that is just on like copium, you know? So do I think they brought it back? Oh, here we go. Sorry, one second. They brought him back to generate hype, just like they killed him to generate hype or whatever. But it has nothing to do with all that. The hardcore player base is definitely taking a hit. Yeah, but that's like 400 people. You know, they don't give a fuck about that. Yo, we just got a $10 donation from Matt. Thank you so much. Enjoy your ghost shell. By the way, it is the last day to get to the exclusive emblem ghost shell, which I should be wearing. I'm a terrible, terrible person. Oh, we just got another 10, I think. Yeah, let's go with Dio. Thank you so much. As someone who's gotten help from Children's Hospital for almost all my life when I was younger, any form of entertainment is helpful for those in need, and I will always do what I can to help the Little Lights. There we go. Thank you both very much for supporting the Little Lights. And there we go. Yeah, today's the last day you can get the 2 emblems. Or no, sorry, the 6 emblems, the ghost shell, and the emote. So how do you donate? There's the links at the top of chat. It should be pinned on chat. And if you can't see it pinned on chat, because I think on mobile it's kind of hard to do that. Right? I think. Here you go. I'll keep it. There you go. You can donate there as well. What's going on with Diablo? So I think something just got like nerfed really fucking hard, and people are a little salty about it or something. I just know I main Rogue, and every character but Rogue got hit in the last patch, so I don't really care that much. Okay, I need to do clan bounties, but no one in the clan ever fucking play. Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know I got any of these done. And I got like a lot of them done. Okay. Uneven the odds, that's like one of the most annoying ones. Collective force raiding party. Fight forever and tag teaming. Okay, I only need 3 more on this character. Defeat other guardians and gambit with clanmates. Anyone wants to do the defeat 10 guardians in gambits with clanmates bounty? Okay. What else? Europa should have a new one for me this week. Oh, last week I forgot to do 2 of the Ascendant challenges, which makes me feel very awful, but it is what it is. Wonder if they'll have Savathun in the helm next season, or if it'll be like Mara and Lost and it'll be a portal leading to where she's contained. It'd be cool if we got to see the facility with Savathun's dead body. That would be really fucking sick. Because I hope she's resurrected right at the beginning, but I don't think that's gonna happen at all. I think it would serve the story very well in terms of pacing if we just started the season and we'd already worked things out and she just got resurrected. Also, completely off topic, but are the Starfield specs on Steam actually accurate? I have no idea. Oh, that is Fire Team Chat. Fucking thank you. Goddamn. Anyone wants to do the defeat 10 guardians in Gambit with clanmates bounty? Thank you, I'm an idiot. I imagine it'll be the weeks of us hunting for her ghost. Yes, I completely agree. Unfortunately, I definitely think that is most likely. I don't want that to be most likely, but I think that's most likely. So, I don't know. We'll see. Crackpot theory of mine is that we'll need something to do with the Vex in order to get through the portal. I don't believe for a second it'll just be Savathun we need help from. I'm sure it'll be some MacGuffin where it's like, I hid the doohickey on X planet, and this somehow will allow us to go through the portal. It contains the essence of a member of the Witnesses Society, or something like, you know what I mean? It's just something like that. It'll be something that doesn't matter, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. I just want some cool activities at this point. I'm sorry, I've never done this charity event. Can you walk me through how to get the emblem and the ghost? Yeah, no, Lucifer, don't worry about it. So here are, essentially all you do is there's a link in chat or on the top of the screen. You just click it, and all you have to do is fill it out and donate X amount. And so they do this like multiple times a year. And so this year, here you go. If you donate 10, you get the ghost shell up top. And every time you donate something, you get everything above it as well. So if you donate 25, you get that cool emblem and the ghost shell. If you donate 50, you get the emblem and the emote, the emblem and the ghost shell. If you donate 100, you get all 5 of those emblems plus everything above it as well. So you just have to decide how much you want to donate. If you want to donate anything, You can click the link in chat. And then when you fill out like the donation thing, just include your email, and then they'll send a link to your email, and it'll allow you to log into your Bungie account, and then the awards will just be, oh man, I'm using my PvP, this sucks. The awards will just be on your account. Did it not load me in with anyone? Yo, Luna, thank you for the 10 for the Bungie Foundation. Is there no one here? Bro, you're telling me not a single person's running Empire Hunt the Warrior, man? This is top tier content. Let me... But yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know. I hope next season's kind of a baller, but I'm a little worried because the second, sorry, what the fuck was I talking about? I was just reading Twitter while I was trying to talk, and I don't remember what I was gonna say. Fuck! That's so embarrassing. The second something. The second what? What was I talking about, Chad? God damn. Oh, the second season of a year always sucks. God damn, dude. I've never lost my train of thought so hard in my entire existence. That's embarrassing. Next season is dropping. Yes, next season comes out on August 22nd. It'll go live right after the Bungie showcase. But yeah, the second season, or I guess technically the third season of the year. Sorry, I said second, but I meant third. The third season of a year always is the worst. Or, no, I don't want to say always, but typically is the worst one. And so that worries me a little bit. But we'll see, man. I don't know, you know? I'm going in with high hopes. It seems like it's going to have a really cool theme. And we'll go from there. Yo, Lab, what's up, man? Oh, jeez. Okay, give me a sec, give me a sec. You doing bounty prep, good sir? I am right now. I just finished moon for all characters. There you go. Yeah, I still have to do the moons. The moon ones. Yeah, but I'm working on a little bit of bounty prep. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. What did the lab say? Yes, solar. 70% per comp. You are what's wrong with this community. The expectation for players to get all of it done is unrealistic. Seriously, dude, not everyone can play this game for a living like you. Get a job. Okay, I like this. That's good. That's a classic ATP tweet right there. It was exactly within the character limit. Quite proud. That was a pretty good one. You know you're gonna get some hate for that one, right? Lab, do you know what this translates to? Sure, I'm not gonna say it. I don't know. If you don't raid, Hypernet's fine. I mean, 4 runs of Hypernet is gonna take you way longer than Nezarec. Nezarec takes literally 10 minutes to do correctly. You know? Or, quickly. You could do 2 Nezi checkpoints, including finding a team and doing the checkpoint in the time it takes you to do 1 Hypernet, so... I would definitely not... If you're an efficient gamer and you're confident in raiding, I would recommend doing that, personally. I tell you that I finally got me an AC unit. Let's go! It's one of those boxes that circulate out of via tube since my room is so small. It's basically perfect. Dude, hell yeah. One of us. What do you think about Exo Primal? I don't know what that is. Yo, Anonymous, thank you for the 100 donation. Thank you for helping the Little Lights and the Bungie Foundation. Enjoy all of your cosmetics. Let's go. Did you guys see? Bungie's almost at 1 million for the event. They're like 10,000 off or something. They're really close to 1 million, so they might hit it. It'd be sick. Having done plenty of Nezi, LFGs, and mixed bags, some teams are still inept at getting the damage phase. Extra Primal the game? No, I don't know. I haven't heard of that. But yeah, Arska, I feel like a lot more of the world's population is gonna be finding themselves some AC units in the next decade or so. Things are just getting kind of miserable, man. So, we'll see. Although it's been a pretty cool summer here in Finland, I guess it'll be nice next summer. I don't have to boil myself anymore. Yeah. Just think, man. It's like, it might be one of the hottest summers ever, but it's the coldest summer of the rest of your life. You ever think about that? You gotta put a positive twist on it. Enjoy it. Might become an HVAC repairman. It's gonna become a lot more needed in the future. Dude, just steal some Freon. Okay, put in some compressed containers. You got this. I'm anxious for the peak of summer here in England. Our houses are built for energy efficiency and warm through the rainy year. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. So we're on like a 10-day streak. Something like that. 10 or 15-day streak of like the hottest days in the history of the like recorded history. Like I think it's actually like technically like 10 of the hottest days in the last 100,000 years or something. Which, you know, we have a lot of information of based off of like ice drilling and that sort of stuff. But it's like it's not even August yet, you know? Oh god. Really, a bunch of drops in game LFG next season? I think they're supposed to, right? I think they said season 22. Maybe I'm wrong. Does anyone remember the time frame on that? These hunts should be part of strikes. They'd be a nice like short, you know how like battlegrounds got added in like battlegrounds average like slightly faster than normal raid or the normal strikes. I think it'd be cool if they added like these, the nightmare hunts and the empire hunts and stuff to kind of balance it out, and they'd be like shorter versions, so that way you get kind of a mixed bag of activities in the Vanguard ops. I think that'd be cool. Although this on GM difficulty might be like a... I don't know about that. Just because there's not a lot of cover or anything. But it could be fun. Luckily it's a rainy day today, so I'm not going to get super hot yet. But yesterday my room got to 91 degrees. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, insane, James. Oh, I think lab looks. I'm getting notifications. Someone's falling for your stuff. Let's go. That account you linked only has 19 raid clears. Oh no. That's so good. Yo, Bleeding, what's up? That's your alt. But in the tweet you said you had 20 and you only have 19, man. Oh god. Look at the second GOS run on it. Best way to get the double prestige. Oh, dude, I just grinded out my second one this week. I was just doing regular strikes. It took for fucking ever, but this is what it is. All right, now I'm gonna put on like a hand cannon. 1 second. Wait, what's the light on that? Okay, we're good. 6 hours, dude. I don't even want to think about that. Europa hunts. I wish they did a Heart Sparrow. Imagine slipstreaming. They did it. It was something like that in a previous year. When was it? Yeah, right here. And I think it had a heart. Yeah. So this is what they did last year, I think. Or maybe like earlier this year even.
Phylax found fame at Twilight Gap, yes. Fame for ruthlessness, for final deaths.
So they'll probably, with some of the cosmetics, they bring them back in the future. With some, they don't. It's just, there doesn't seem to be a lot of consistency with it. Although, I think the only cosmetics they've ever brought back were a ghost shell one time, and then emblems. I'm not sure if they've ever brought back any of the emotes, any of the sparrows, or any of the ships. Fishing should stay after Lightfall? Uh-oh. Don't say that on Twitter, dude. You'll actually get fucking annihilated. People really don't like fishing. I don't know. I think some of the things were like a little overtuned, or some of the triumphs and stuff, but I'm like one of 10 people on Earth that still do triumphs, so I'm not sure what everyone else is still mad about. Literally just the exotic quest, which, I don't know, wasn't that bad either, IMO, but you're not really forced to fish at all. It's just kind of weird that people have such a huge opinion on it. What was that? Did you guys see that red line? That's weird. But I just want a Fisher title. I think that would be sick. Just imagine, like, you complete all the 0-point triumphs and then boom, yeah, random title out of nowhere. Doesn't tell you. Fishing or fisherman or whatever. That would be sick. Just like more secret titles. They'd be like fucking data mined or whatever, but more secret titles that aren't like, they don't, no one tells you how to get them. Just more secrets in the game. It'd be great for content. I mean, it is a little selfish that I want that, but it would be cool. If I see any Bungie people at GCX, I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to say, hey, there should be a fishing title. And they're going to be like, I work on like sound design. It's like, I don't care. Fishing title, get it done. Get it done. Do you love Europa? I do like Europa a lot. Yeah, the masturbator title. the fishing, I don't know. There's like I just think fisherman could be fine, but when's Guardian Con? August 2nd. No, August 4th and 5th. My birthday is August 5th, by the way, so we are going August 2nd through August 6th, but I think it's like just that Friday and Saturday. I think. Or Saturday and Sunday. I don't fucking know. Yeah, angler. That'd be cool. Or dangler. That'd be cool. Nope. Okay. So we got that one done. Now we can go do some of the moon ones. Okay. Moon bounty time. Let's go. Yeah, just a baiter title would be really good. Just something like that, man. Condensation dripping all over me. Yo, Lucifer, thank you for the 25. Enjoy your emblem and your ghost shell, my friend.
My mind floats to work.
I'm about to go to UK to see the fam, but I won't be back in Canada until the 21st, the day before next season. So sadly, no bounty prep. Hey, it's fine. It's honestly the least important it's ever been. It's not a huge deal.
May it prepare you.
Communion Logistics Crew Quarters. This always Communion Logistics Crew Quarters. So you never have to do the top one. I don't know why they do that. Like, I'm not going to complain that they don't require you to complete a fourth one, but it always throws me off. All right, Nightmare Hunts, Nightmares in. Okay, so let's do all of these. Hello, I'm streaming, by the way. How's Kitty? Oh, fair enough. Oh, sure. Dude, hell yeah, Arska. Where'd you go?
Help me, please!
God, that actually kind of jump scared me a little bit. Oh no, Ghost. Stay hydrated, get tested, stay isolated, bro. All right, we speed running. Wait, yeah, I don't really have to kill anything except for nightmares, right? So, and I can just do that on Nessus after. So I can just actually speed run this entire lost sector. Oh shit! I'm blaming you for that one, chat. I don't know why. Where's Kitty? I think she's probably chilling on the stairs or downstairs in the sun. She likes to, like, from like, I'd say like noon to 5 every day. She just chills out on her back door, like by her back door. There's like so much sun and she just loves to lay in it for like a ton of the day because she's lazy and she needs to go get a job, but she's a cat, so no one's gonna hire her for much of anything, unfortunately. Yo, we just got another 25 from Wilbur. Thank you, my friend, for helping out the little lights and those in need. Enjoy your cosmetics. I don't even know what I have to kill. Anyone who doesn't have this gel is missing out. Yeah, Forbearance is like the best gun in the game. I'm close to 100k on it. About to be 70, so I'm hoping to hit 100k before they nerf it. God damn it, Ghost. That was pretty good. Get dead, nerd. Wither Horde's got nearly 60k? God damn. Me and my buddy toured the Owen Island. Never heard of that. And yesterday I went to the most southern town of Finland. Damn. Dude's been all over, just exploring, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Is it just me or do orbs have a mind of their own this season? They start rolling away in fast. You gotta use the, I don't even think I'm using it, but the mod that like picks things up when you use your class ability, pretty sick actually. Pretty freaking cool. Bean Bringer. That's a pretty awesome name. Did you guys see that? So you guys know Veil Containment, like the story that you can do every single week. A lot of people have just been missing it in the game. And so the very first one gives you the hand cannon, the apocryphal thing. And only 4% of players have the hand cannon. So only 4% of players have even started that quest line, which means like 0 people have listened to all of the voice lines. It's like, oh god, that's awful. That's awful, man. They're pretty banging story beats too, so it's unfortunate, but you know, I should have just been in Beyond Light, Beyond or Lightfall, or Beyond Light. Who am I to say? Yo, Anonymous, thank you for the 25. It's nice to see someone else who uses Vex Precursor Chrome as much as I do. Dude, I get roasted for it by all my friends. It's so good though, so fuck 'em. Wow, but a lot of my like content creator friends are going in on your tweet, buddy. Not. I don't think they know you were joking, man. Oh no. I think like a Scandinavian trip would be really fun. See all of the countries up there, and because they have like, it seems like they've got a lot of really cool like culture and history and stuff. I'm not sure how touristy friendly it is, but it's always seemed like a really cool area of the world. Yo, Pallier, what's up? How are you doing? Okay, one more. I guess we can. I'll do the Lost Sector first, and then I'll do Altars of Sorrow. Oh shit, dude, you're about to ratio me. What the fuck? No, Lab, cut it out. Lab, if you ratio me, you're off whatever team you're on, buddy. Lapland's the most tourist-friendly place. Okay, okay. Shrimp, hello! Why are you tired? Helsinki's pretty cool. I mean, that's the one, you know, that's got like the name recognition to it. Shrimp, just simply drink some advanced and stop being tired, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Do you work tonight, Shrimp? Chad, do you guys think I should LFG a Last Wish and just see what happens? A no mic one, no comms. That's important. In like 3 hours? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. You're fucked. Go take a nap or something, man. Do it? Okay, okay, okay. I need one more last wish completion, and then I have all of the red borders. Oh shit, I forgot about those guys. A nap is not in your best interest? Why? Just set like a ton of alarms. Doesn't work? You are immune? Dude, shrimp. No way. Set it right next to your ear and just better alarms are high pitched. So just make one that's like it's just like fucking going for it. Or tell your cat to wake you up. Does Shrimp have a cat? I don't know. I don't know if Shrimp, I don't think I've ever heard Shrimp mention any pets. What is happening? These lost sectors that require you to kill every microbe to fucking progress piss me off. Okay. Bruh, I'm trying to speedrun this shit. Stop hiding. Where did all these people come from? There we go. Let's go. Shrimp's cat's probably a gentleman. What makes you think that? I always forget Hoon has a bird, but it's fucking awesome. It can like speak. How does no one? Isn't it kind of just fucking wild that there are birds that can just like replicate language? No one like questions that. Birds aren't real. Wake up, sheeple. Can you imagine if I went down that rabbit hole one day? 2 cats and 2 dogs? Oh shit. I think I have heard you mention your cat before. Like during one of your solos or something. I think you said that like your cat kept messing you up or something. Shrimp, you should send me like a bunch of coupons, by the way. Birds are not real, they're government drones. Yeah, why do you think they're always sitting on power lines? To recharge. Wake up, bro. You don't think we have any? No, bro, you gotta send me coupons. You gotta give me all the promo codes. I started this like first year of grad school, I think. Like as soon as Victoria and I got a house together. But every time she goes out of town for the weekend to like visit her parents or whatever, I always get a pizza, and my goal is to eat it and hide all the evidence before she gets back. You know, and sometimes that requires eating an entire pizza in one night. Sometimes it's like I've got like 2.5 days. You know, it just depends. Different levels of the challenge. So I think it's this one where the boss wave doesn't count for this bounty, I think. Are chickens birds? No, they're camels. Didn't you pay attention in biology, bro? At what point is a bird not a bird? When it's a drone, not a bird. Didn't you listen to me? Oh my god, Arska, what the fuck? That's some Monty Python beat shit right there. That's sick. Medium pan pizza, pepperoni, bacon, onion, medium. What do I look like, a quitter? I can't eat anything but stuffed crust because stuffed crust is fucking awesome. So I'm like 90% sure this one doesn't count for the bounty. So I'm at 14%. Medium pan is the best consistency. Well, if you can make it with stuffed crust, I'll try it. But if not, don't waste my time, man. Because stuffed crust is goated. Five cheese sticks and order a large. No, no, it's got to be stuffed crust. It's not the same. You wouldn't understand. Stuffed crust is life, man. Actually, you know what I like more than stuffed crust? It's such a novelty and it doesn't make any sense. But the poppers, Pizza Hut did them like way back. But it's just like a bunch of cheese bites and the crust is separated into them. That shit hits, man. I don't even fucking care. Stuffed crust pizza are too thin, bro? No. LM. Get back in there. Tactical grenade. No, I don't like Papa John's. The 10-point pizza scale can suck my butt, bro. Absolutely not. I just think Papa John's is way overrated. I have a couple friends whose favorite pizza chain is Little Caesars, though, and that's like disgraceful, so. That's just crazy. I can't even imagine ever saying Little Caesars is my favorite, you know? It's... The thing is every time someone's just like, oh yeah, Little Caesars is pretty good, there's always a qualifier, right? And the qualifier is, they always say, Little Caesars is pretty good for the price. And as soon as you have to add that, you've automatically like disqualified it. You know what I mean? Okay, so that does count. It just counted for like 30% though. Oh, yeah. So I'll probably just do like 1, 2, and 3, and then re-instance to try to find another 1, 2, and 3, just because it's way faster. Oh, and I think I have to complete nightmare hunts as well. And this ends up counting for... This one counts, like nightmares that you kill here count as being killed in a lost sector for some reason, but I don't really understand that. Maybe it's because it thinks you can only find nightmares in lost sectors, I guess. Okay, so that one's done. Now I just have to do waves. 43, okay. You DM'd me something? Yeah, I see that. Bro, that long hair orange one looks like a straight up gangster, man. That picture where it's like a mugshot, I feel like it's about to come in like, you know, like how in Monty Python, the rabbit jumps, it's like that. I feel like that rabbit is gonna like absolutely just take me out. Any chance of Remnant 2? I've heard a lot of people talking about Remnant 2. I don't really know anything about it. It also looked like it was in third person, though. And once again, I'm just not a really big fan of third person games. No! Fuck! Well, I think like it was MTatched maybe, or Abontis, one of the two, that said that like every boss fight feels like a raid boss fight. I don't know, man. I wish people would stop making so many third-person games. That's such like it's such a, I know there are people that really enjoy third person, so I really feel bad like every time I say that, but I just really third-person games will never feel as good as first-person games, in my opinion. It just doesn't feel smooth. They always feel clunky and just off. So, I don't know. I have such a... And there's a couple examples. But even, like, my favorite, like, third-person games that I like Dead Space, like, admittedly still feels clunky, but that's just kind of part of it. It's supposed to. So after this, okay, so that's 57. I'll do one more and then I'm gonna re-instance until I find another tier 1. Did you like Outriders? The fun parts of Outriders were the ability spam. The gunplay felt really bad, in my opinion. I did like parts of Outriders, though. I wonder if that game is, like... Has anyone heard anything? Is Outriders, like, officially dead? Because they released the World Ender DLC, which... we played? I think that was, like, the girl, right? With the hair? I think we played that. But then I haven't heard anything. That was a while ago. Oh shit, my vines are backwards. The lore of Outriders was really cool. They had like a twist and I didn't see it coming at all during the main game. Yeah, we totally played the expansion because you had to break into that prison and I got my ass kicked. I remember that. For sure, for sure. Excuse me. The armor looks so bad. I mentioned this in the video yesterday. I think the armor looks like pretty good, but the glows. I think the best way I put it was like, it's a great armor set. It's just not a great Solstice armor set. I just really like just crazy glows. But I mean, on the flip side, there have been a lot of people that have been saying that this is like, they're not a big fan of the glows, so this is some of their favorite Solstice armor ever. And it's like, it's, you know, it's fair enough. It's good to have like a variety of that sort of stuff. But I'll always prefer personally the pretty crazy armor sets. That's just what I like better. Yo, Excalibur, what's up? We're doing a Destiny 2 piece on r/place. Oh, okay. Where do you have like a link? Guess I could just go to Reddit and see. But do you have a link to like the coordinates that you're doing? Or is it pretty obvious? So this is r/place right now. -704. Oh, there's a sleep token one. Let's go. No, I didn't want that one. I was just checking the coordinate. -704. -704, 515. Oh. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. I don't think you need any help, man. I don't even see any, like, no one's messed it up or anything. Oh, wait, 704? Yeah, like right there. Oh, is this something else? The Sweden flag is technically what you you linked me to, but that's right. Trying to do the traveler below? What the fuck? How? Yeah, if you send me, or is it like on the, is there like a Reddit post or something that talks about? If there's a Reddit post that kind of plans it out, I'll help for sure. Okay, 71%. I'm gonna requeue until I find a lower. That Lance Reddick memorial's pretty good. Wait, Lance Reddick was 61? No shot. I thought he was in like his 40s, dog. You're not 40?
Right behind me. I can feel it.
What? Excuse me? No, don't kill him. Okay, should just need a couple more. Right now, advanced, time to show the Scarrow. Dude, let me tell you something right now. I've been drinking the lychee flavor. First off, look at that color. Tell me that's not like the greatest color ever. But though it's a hydration, it's not a focus. But it is like my favorite advanced flavor. It is so good. Lychee is one of those things that like we don't get a lot here in America, but I love it. It's the best way I can describe it if you've never had lychee. It's kind of like grapefruit, but way less bitter and more sweet. Like if you've ever eaten grapefruit, but you put like sugar on it, it's kind of like that, maybe a little bit more like aromatic. Does it sweep Rocket Pop? Yeah, for taste, yes, in my opinion, yeah. But Rocket Pop is a focus, so it's got kind of the added benefits that hydration doesn't. Hydration is literally just like, you think about it like Gatorade powder or something. It's mostly just like a bunch of vitamins and stuff. No caffeine. No inositol, nothing like that. But the bomb pop is definitely that and the strawberry lemonade are definitely my favorite focus flavors. Is this the last one, maybe? This should be the last wave, I think. And then we can go do nightmare hunts. And then maybe Maybe then I'll LFG my last wish. Okay. So now I have to just do nightmare hunts, right? Defeat nightmares and nightmare hunts. Cool. God, it's so fast. Yeah, so I have a caffeine intolerance, so I cannot. No lychee for me. Wait, I'm so confused. No, hydration shouldn't have. I don't think the hydrations have any caffeine in them. That's like the whole point. Yeah. The hydrations don't have any, like this guy right here. Not that. This guy right here, the lychee rush, the hydrations don't have any caffeine in them at all. I didn't even know there was an energy lychee flavor. I'm not gonna lie, I've never had it. But the hydration one's the one I'm talking about, and it's so good. No, you're good, you're good. %. Holy. Is this one of those where it's like higher difficulties gives you more percent? I haven't played a Ratchet and Clank since the PSP, man. I remember I went to Seattle, or sorry, to Washington, Spokane, like when I was like 10 to visit some family. And I was out there for like a week and a half and I was gonna be so bored. So I guess I was a little older than 10. I probably was like 12 or 13. But I begged pretty much like all my neighbors and stuff to let me do things for money. Like mowing or whatever, just like stupid stuff, and I bought a PSP and then I had that for the entire trip. I think I would have died without it. There's a BOGO on like red flavors for 4th of July. I do not know when the next one is though. I don't know They don't really tell me until it happens. I don't have a lot. That's probably on purpose. So I'm not like, oh guys, just wait 2 weeks or whatever. But I don't know what the next one is, sorry. Bro, how are you flying? Get down here. So I can kill you again. Where are the nightmares at? I'm not really sure what happened there, but he died pretty quick. Oh, damn. Okay, that's fine. Okay, 41%. 2 more of those. Easy. I'm still waiting for a modern remake of Ocarina of Time. Oh, Lab, you're getting closer and closer to ego or to ratio to me. I don't like that. I just have it up on my side monitor watching it. You've now had 2 math class members tweet you. Or reply to that tweet at least, not including me. Oh, Nikki knew. Nikki and DRM. I think DRM responded to Mactix, actually. Oh my god, dude. People are fucking... Oh my. So many people are being really aggressive, man. Oh, hell yeah, 1-7. You beat the system, man. That's sick. Some people got a PS4 emulator run Sonic Mania. I'm just waiting on Bloodborne to be playable. I've heard there's certain emulators for like Nintendo games as well. If there's ever a dead point, I might check that out. Oh, by the way, so last stream we ran into, you know, there's some... we had some like frame issues because my CPU was getting, god damn it, was getting overloaded. First time I've ever been like noticeably bottlenecked by my CPU since I got the 4090. And so I have purchased some upgrades for the computer. They're coming. PC build stream when? I could do like most of that, but I couldn't do all of it because I'm using the same video card that's in my PC right now. So I could like, the video card's like typically like the last thing you put in. So I could build like 90% of my PC. It's pretty sick. It's It's pretty sick. I was just gonna do, so I need a new CPU, so I had to do a new motherboard. And like new motherboards, DDR5 RAM is now pretty readily available and not too expensive. So I was like, oh, okay, might as well do that. You know? And then if I'm getting a new motherboard, I use regular SSDs, but I've never used an M.2 drive before. And like, I don't want to be bottlenecked by my hard drive, you know what I'm saying? So, or my solid state. So I was like, okay. Okay. You know, might as well upgrade that. And then I was like, oh, well, my graphics card is water cooled. I should just look into an AIO for my CPU and water cool that as well. So long story short, I'm replacing a lot of my PC. It just kind of happened. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. Oh, I did it to fire team. Fuck. But it just kind of happened like that. Are you air cooling 13900K? No, I just said that I just looked into a water cooled AIO. So right now I'm air cooling a 10700, but you know, got some upgrades. And then Corsair has these new really sick fans. They're a little pricey, so I only got a couple of them, but a really cool like fan system. It's kind of like Leon Lee's, where they kind of like slide together and there's very few cables instead of like a ton of fucking cables like Corsair usually has. But long story short, lots and lots of very cool PC upgrades coming. I'm very excited. And then all the alt stuff, I get to build Victoria a brand new computer to work from home. Or I guess not a brand new, my stuff. Here's the Our Place Reddit post. Oh shit. Can you link it to me on Twitter or Discord? Because you're not a mod, so it's not going to let you post links. Sorry. I forgot about that when I asked you to do that. Discord is Scaro9. It's just Scaro9. Oh, here. I got you. You have one better. You can drop it in the server, and people will help you with that. But because I got my gamer tag, so I'm just Scaro9 on Discord now. Now that there's no more number business or whatever. Do you guys think they'll do a power increase next season? Yo, Killionaire, how you doing, man? You don't think they will? I hope they never do a power increase again. We'll see, but kind of hope they're done with that. All right, I should just need like one more of these guys, right? Yeah, okay, this, like I kill one more nightmare, I should be done. And then I can go... Oh, just kill him. Nice. Okay. So that is all of the moon ones done. Pretty much done with most of the bounties on my warlock, which is great. Got the baby ultrasounds 2 weeks ago. Everything's good so far. Let's go. Do you know the sex yet? Or if you got the ultrasounds. Did I already ask you this? I don't remember if we talked about this, because I think they can tell sex by like the blood now, right? or they can get a pretty good idea. Isn't the new system supposed to be coming next season, or is that coming later? I don't think they've talked about a new system at all. Not that I remember, at least. All right, let me see if there's a LFG group running a no VC last wish. So I'll keep that up on the side screen. I've never even heard of that, dude. I don't even know what that means, Arska. All right, I'm gonna go here. Oh no. She did a blood test for that 6 days ago. No results yet. I want her to surprise me on my birthday when if she finds out before then. Okay, dude. Let's go. New power system was mentioned in the leaks where the taken weapons were leaks as well. We don't talk about leaks on the channel, so that's why I didn't know about that. Thanks for ruining everything, Kesh. Just kidding, bro. Yo, Garbage, how you doing, man?
The 9 will answer your question.
Well, what that means, really what you mean to say is EK already spoiled all of that, so.
You have questions. I will try to give you answers.
Alrighty.
I wish to lay a choice.
Measure at 9 weeks, 2 days with a healthy heart, BPM of 171. Oh, are babies' heart rates usually that high? You said healthy heart rate, so I guess so. I didn't know that. That's kind of crazy. Got your 5th exotic fish in the throne world. Let's go. How do you feel about a Beartooth song with a country singer? We'll fucking see. It's weird because this is, as far as I'm aware, the first Beartooth song to have a feature on it. At least, I think. 160 to 180 in that time period is preferred. That's crazy, man. But awesome. I'm glad everything's going well. That's sick. I think it is. I can't think of a single other feature they've ever done. I mean, Caleb's been on other people's songs, but I don't think Beartooth's ever done that. I don't know. Victoria really likes the new song. I think it's all right. You know me. I like the heavies. I'm hoping this is like the skin of this album, and because I mean both, like Riptide was pretty heavy. Sunshine was like very heavy, especially for like modern Beartooth. So hopefully like maybe that country singer one and this one are like the 2 ballads, and then everything else is just like fucking hella heavy, but we'll see. I don't know.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
Oh. The album just sounds happy. Yeah. Is Scaro's Modern Metal playlist still being updated? It is. Optimism Core. Yeah, I love Sunshine so much. I still think it's one of my favorite Beartooth songs ever. It's just so good. And like I said, I like Riptide. The new song's like, it's fine. It's good. I like the woo in the second verse. I think that's pretty good. Oh, someone posted in Last Wish. But yeah, the metal playlist will always it'll, at least for the very foreseeable future, continuously be updated, because that's what I listen to. That's like the playlist that I listen to. So just how it works is like, I just add music that I like to it, and you guys can just check it out if you want. You know, that's kind of how that started. It was like, oh, I'm making this sick playlist anyways. People keep asking me what type of music I listen to. Or is it exclamation point? It might be Spotify. So might as well make it public and share it around. There you go.
The transgalactic horse reaches through the cosmos to offer you cash and fantastic prizes on tonight's Dares of Eternity.
Dares of Eternity still peak. I don't care. Are you on your own playlist? Yes, both of my songs should be on there. For Catching Cruise definitely is, and the other one, if I'm just now realizing I don't think I've ever heard my other one on Grow Fat from Strength on it, which is not correct. It should be on there. I'll have to check. Spotify's algorithm sucks, by the way. So many times I'll just be listening to the same like fucking 30 songs. Just like, it should just be a true shuffle. And there's no way in hell it's a true shuffle.
Against whom you must compete.
Alrighty. Oh, what do I have to do? I probably have to do something funny. Okay, cool. Gallahorn abuser.
They traveled a long way to be here tonight. Let's meet the Fallen.
They made a true shuffle and everyone complained, so they reverted it. Wait, what? Just give us options. Why not both? Oh my god, these guys have so much health. Holy shit. Fair enough.
The horse is pleased and summons more opponents.
Oh, we got a Reckoner, man. That guy is not messing around. How much XP have I gotten, by the way? Am I close? Has everyone finished Solstice? Dance Gavin Dance found in the playlist. Very cool of you. Oh man, so many of their songs. Their last two albums are just so fucking good, man. And so they have another album on the way, I think they said. If I'm not mistaken. Or they're already back in the studio or something. I know they've teased it in some way. Happy that Solstice was quick this year to get a bigger break, but sad has fallen to this. Yeah, I don't know. I still enjoyed it, but I definitely would have enjoyed more grind. I think just something to do. Hope to see him live this fall. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. There's so many bands that are working on new music. I think Spearbox said there's a new album on the way. Bring Me has a new album coming out in September. Are we getting the Beatles sets? It was Beatles versus Spiders, right? I don't remember who won. I agree, Fire. Just put it on like a different planet or something. I don't know. If Spiders won, no. If Spiders won, then it'll be them, because that would have been earlier this year. Because last year we didn't get Spiders, we got Mechs, and then I think they did right after Festival. They did Spiders versus Beatles, and Spiders won. So this next festival to watch should be Spiders, and then next year it'll probably be Beatles versus something, and we'll get. Maybe they'll do Beatles versus Monsters, and it'll be a losers bracket. Maybe they shouldn't do that. Spiders won for Hunter and Warlock, Beetle won for Titan because they did by class. Oh, did they? I totally forgot about that. September 15th, there you go, yeah. I'm really excited for that. I think that's gonna be an insane album. All the singles they've released are very good. Amen is probably my favorite Bring Me song ever. It's so good. No, Spiders have not been released now.
The horse demands more from you. I must oblige.
I'm just gonna sit here and get galley kills. Okay, no, I just need to get the points. Let's go. It actually doesn't have to be 300,000 points, I think. Seen Sleep Token Bring Me and Bad Omens in December/January. Holy shit. That's not one show, is it? No, because you said December/January, so no way that's one show. That'd be fucked. Like an insane show. Bring Me just announced like a new festival in like Japan, but they only gave people like a 2-month notice. I would, if I had like 6 months or a little bit more to plan for that, I think we totally would have went, but just with such short turnaround, and since I started my job late this year, I don't get my full PTO, so it's just hard to plan for all of that. 12 for Bring Me and Bad Omens. Oh my, where's that at? I didn't even know they were touring together. I would kill to go to that show, man. Era was touring with Bad Omens, because I tried to go to that show, but it sold out immediately. It was Era and Make Them Suffer, I think, which is just fucking crazy. I would have killed to go to that show, too. UK tour? Bruh! Doesn't Bring Me no, you gotta save the best tours for America. No, that's crazy, man. God damn, that's gonna be out of the show. Enjoy that. Does anyone know what the legend is this week? Okay, I'm gonna assume it's this. We shall see, we shall see.
Your final opponent awaits behind one of these doors. Which shall you choose?
Let's go. Did you see the objective? No, not for the random one.
You resonate with the one perfect reality. The horse.
I always take my normie friends to Metal Gear without telling them. Usually a good time. Let's go. That's awesome. Do they like metal, or when you say normie, like they don't like? They're usually not metal fans. Theirs is so good, man. They killed it with this. I would consider this to be the best seasonal activity ever. Even though like 30th anniversary is kind of like, well, Shattered Realms are the best, and then this one behind that. A lot of people, I think the 30th anniversary event is worthy of being like considered its own season. I know technically it's not, but it had as much content minus like this story as a lot of seasons, so I like to count it. And Dares of Eternity was fucking awesome. Took a Swiftie to Beartooth and Motionless. Oh yes, how did that go? That's awesome. Wonder if they bring back Prison of Elders. I really think people forget how boring Prison of Elders was. It just wasn't that good, man. Especially with like the type of content we get today, people would hate that. Do you like any Moths to Flames? I've heard the name. I'm not familiar with them though. Oh shit! Bruh. You just got your first class ticket to a November hotel ticket or video? Wait, why? Why'd I say that? What'd I say? Oh, because I said that Dares of Eternity, or sorry, that. Wait, November Hotel unironically likes Prison of Elders? Yo, Dexter, what's up? Dog, you put Prisoner of Elders into Destiny 2 today, people would flame it. Not even close. It would be over. It's like when people are like, oh, the Forges were like the best seasonal activity ever. We play the same Forges. You put that shit in the game right now, people will fucking hate it. Oh, damn. No bonus round. Fuck! You are not in luck.
Wait.
Forges are in the game right now. They're literally bonfire bash. Yeah, fair enough. And people hate it.
All comprehension.
Oh, dude, BattleBit's so good. Fuck, now I want to play BattleBit. Why'd you have to bring that up? So good. Oh, you're in luck. You're in luck. All right, I'll check it out. No Eternity Gold. That's a cool name. Oh. I'm also curious if we'll have something similar to Deep Dives as an activity for next season in terms of structure. I mean, Bungie does typically like to do like similar things, so we'll see. I bet there will be some flares to it like that. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Oh man, ratioed. We'll see. Who knows? I'm excited to see what raid it is. I mean, I'm gonna make a video dunking on every single person who claimed that we had confirmation that it was a certain type of raid, or a certain raid, but it wasn't. And that'll be my favorite video to make ever. Since this changes the seasonal upgrade grid, it doesn't feel like any sort of improvement. Either way, it's kind of lame. Yeah. Well, they did say that this season, like, when they said that that was going to happen, I believe they, like, directly said, like, this season was already pretty much done. So they were going to do something to make it feel a little different, but it wouldn't be that drastic. But I think next season is the first season where things are, like, could, like, change in a pretty major way. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember the timeline they gave correctly, which I may or may not, you know, who knows. Any green and blue combinations? I'm almost Guardian rank 11.
He's generous, and so are we, right here on Dares of Eternity.
Yes, we got a green. Oh, let's go. Oh, we got a blue. Oh, I got another blue. Oh, let's go. So close to Guardian rank 11, man. Okay, so we got all that done. So on this character, all I really need this week is a last wish, and then I'm done. How close am I to Guardian rank 11? Oh, so close. Tragic. My only issue with Crota being the hypothetical returning raid is they have to do some major changes in order to increase the rank, because it's because right now we'll probably be able to speedrun it. Yeah, but people on Scourge and you can speedrun that too, so I'm not really sure that is really that much of a deal breaker. But I will say I would absolutely love to see a modern take on Crota. Like, I would love to see, like, I agree. I think they could spruce it up and make it a lot longer. I think Death Singer could be a much, much better, longer encounter. I think, excuse me, where you build the bridge at the beginning could probably be made into an encounter as well. Like, I think they could do a lot of things to really hype it up and vamp it. You know, just make it crazy, but, I'm not sure if they would. I still want it to be Wrath, though. I think Wrath is my best case scenario, personally. All right, let's go do the thing. Age of Triumph bridge was signed. Sorry, not that bridge. At the very beginning, like before you jump down in the Hellmouth. Although I think for Destiny 1, Age of Triumph bridge was fine, but I think for Destiny 2, it would need a couple more things. And I think, yeah, Crota would... I think the sword... You'd use the sword to break his shield, and, like, multiple people would have the sword, and then you would do, like, actual damage to him. I would be very shocked if that wasn't the case. So flip it. Not real damage to break the shield, and then swords to do damage. But flip it. So swords to break the shield and then real damage after that. XP plus. You don't say. I might have to pick one of those babies up. I also wonder what they do Necrochasm, because I'm pretty sure its RPM doesn't exist in Destiny 2 except for the SMGs. Necrochasm would 100% be an SMG in Destiny 2. It was more like an SMG in Destiny 1. SMGs just didn't exist in Destiny 1. Which is kind of wild to think about. Do you guys believe that, like, bows didn't exist in Destiny 1? Trace rifles, not in Destiny 1. SMGs, not in Destiny 1. What else? I think I'm missing one. Is that it? Oh, waveframe GLs didn't exist in Destiny 1? Sidearm? No, sidearms were in Destiny 1. No, sidearm, there was definitely, because Havoc Pigeon was a sidearm in Destiny 1. There were definitely a couple of sidearms. Linear fusions? Oh, GLs at all? Oh, I forgot about that. There weren't any grenade launchers. There were heavy grenade launchers, right? Or no? There were heavy GLs in Destiny 1? I really don't remember. Was there an exotic heavy grenade launcher in Destiny 1? Yeah, I didn't think heavy grenade launchers existed either. That's crazy. We have so many more weapon types. And, like, exotics are way cooler in Destiny 2. Destiny 1 was so, like... It was just small, you know? It was just such a small experience. Compared to what we have gotten. You know, and you can say what you want about, like, maybe the quality of some experiences or whatever. Like, I still think... Like, Age of Triumph, everyone really loves, including myself. I get it. But, like, from the core gameplay experience, Destiny 2 has so much stuff. Only heavy weapons that exist in Destiny 1 were swords and machine guns? No, there were swords. Swords came with Taken King. Where'd my hammer go? Toxic. Oh, double toxic. Here, I'll use this to build my roaring flames. And I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy. Oh, glaives didn't exist? Bro, holy shit. Do you get red borders from secret chests? Yes, I think so. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. God, I'm so behind on stuff on this character, man. Oh, I have to do my solstice weeklies too. What are the arms? These are the 2020 solstice arms, I think. Very cool. What are the last cosmetics from your live title? Oh, the last chance cosmetics. Here you go. These guys. That's the, so you can donate to the Bungie Foundation using the link up in the top of chat. It ends tonight at 3 a.m. Eastern. $10 for the ghost shell, and anytime you donate something, you get above it too. So if you donate 25 for the emblem, you also get the ghost shell. If you donate 50, you get the emote, the emblem, and the ghost shell. If you donate 100, you get all 5 of those emblems, plus the other emblem, plus the emote, plus the ghost shell. And they're only available until 3 a.m. tonight. I am going to save the Solstice Weeklies, yeah. How long does it take to get the Solstice Glows? It took us about 5 hours. You only have to do it on one character. It's account-wide this... Oh, let's go! It's account-wide this year, so you only have to do it on one character. And like I said, pretty efficiently, grinding took us 5 hours to do that and guild the title. So not long at all. Probably the shortest seasonal event, which is kind of weird because it's kind of the biggest and you get the most from it. So kind of weird, but it is what it is. We're really at the point in the Dusty cycle where people are saying the 3.0 subclasses are bad and the Diamond subclasses were better. I think most people just don't like that the 3.0s like got rid of a lot of the character identity, I guess. My only problem, the character identity thing, I don't think that's necessarily true, personally. Oh shit. Oh, never mind. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the character identity thing I don't really necessarily agree with or care that much about, I guess. It's fine. I think the 3.0s just make it like you're just too powerful. And so like that's fun in a lot of activities and I like it, but it's also kind of boring in a lot of activities and I don't like it. Like I wish there was more challenge that wasn't you just getting like fucking one banged. But I think things like deep dives, like things with like timers or hard objectives really help, you know? Help that. So I'm kind of a mixed bag, but I think overall this is my favorite subclass system we've had. It's just not necessarily my favorite depth of difficulty we've ever had. When all three classes are equipped in the same 4 fragments is kind of weird. I mean, I don't really care about the fragments. The aspects are the part that really makes the class feel different anyways, right? So... And also, it's like, I feel like it's kind of rare. I feel like it's a little bit more rare for, like, sure, some of the fragments are going to be really good on all of the classes, but I feel like fragments should be used to fill deficiencies or lean into strengths of classes. And usually with, you know, the 3.0s, every character is good at, like, one verb or, like, one action word. So, like, I guess for stasis, like, Titans are really good at shattering. So, ideally, they would be using aspects or fragments, sorry, they'd be using fragments that lean more into that. Whereas warlocks are really good at freezing, so they should be, you know, and the hunters are really good at slowing. So, you know, I feel like there is a little bit of overlap there, but I feel like it's not quite as much as a lot of people seem to say. But also, I just don't really care that much, because the gameplay, like, regardless of what fragments I'm using, the gameplay's pretty different, especially on classes like this, like Solar Titan. This is a different experience than anything else in the game. Vesper of Radius Warlock, different than anything else in the game. Suspend, like, Titan, or I guess Suspend Titan and Hunter are pretty close. Warlock can't really do all of that, so it's a little different. But, you know, like, there's still a lot of variability between classes. Only point I agree with is that enemy just need a 3.0. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Stasis needs a 3.0 or a 2.0, but Stasis kind of fell off in my opinion. It's not really that interesting. But yeah, I would love some way for content to feel difficult without enemies just one banging you, and that's a really hard thing to kind of balance. But that's why I like deep dives, because they can get pretty intense and difficult, just mainly because of the timer or some of the objectives, or just maybe the enemies don't do that much damage, but the sheer number of enemies just gets fucking crazy. So huh? What does Vesper do on Warlock? Yeah, you can have like infinite ability uptime, and it's just pretty cool, like infinite arc souls and stuff. It's a really cool looking build. Oh yeah, deep dives don't have champions, which is another thing that's like, yeah, like fucking awesome. Deep dives are like some of the best done. See, it really sucks that people aren't enjoying this season, or feeling kind of burnt out, or whatever you want to say, because deep dives are genuinely like some of the best and like most unique and kind of innovative in terms of like what's been in Destiny seasonal content ever. I think they did a fantastic job with them. Genuinely, like, fairly difficult for a lot of the community. There's always the people that are like, it's not that hard, bro. It's not that hard. Yeah, like, fuck off. Compared to like literally anything else, it really is that hard, bro. You know, I'm not saying it's the most difficult activity in the world, but for a seasonal activity, it's a good amount of challenge. The objectives are pretty interesting. The choose your own path with like the buffs are pretty interesting. The exotic quest is pretty interesting. Oh, like all of this stuff, very, very cool, more dynamic than usual, and a good step in the right direction. It's also pretty rewarding, yeah. What one expansion between Destiny 1 and 2 do you think is widely underrated? Okay, Warmind is easily the most underrated expansion of all time. Warmind, like, I feel like Forsaken gets a lot of credit for stuff that Warmind started. A lot of people will say, like, yeah, Forsaken was kind of the turning point of Destiny 2, but I actually disagree. I think Warmind was the turning point of Destiny 2. We got the Whisper secret mission. We started getting exotic catalysts. I feel like that's where the story really became pretty interesting. We got really good core gameplay features, some of the best Crucible maps ever, some of the best strikes ever. I just think like we got a community puzzle, which was awesome with the Valkyrie, the real life Valkyrie thing, like all of this stuff. The Spire, I think, was a great step in the right direction for raids becoming more mechanically difficult. Like, yeah, Warmind is way underrated. Lab. Bro, you're popping veins, dude. These people are getting legitimately angry. Oh yeah, Warmind had the best version of competitive to this day, in my opinion. I think the meta was really fun in Warmind. Warmind just had so much good stuff. I really hope, and a lot of it was actually made by Vicarious too, you know, like I think Vicarious did a lot of the raid work, if I'm not mistaken, on Spire and that sort of stuff. Just, you know, they had their hands in all sorts of stuff. Very cool though. Escalation Protocol, like come on, Escalation Protocol pretty much made the pattern for what makes a good seasonal activity, or like an interesting one. We're still seeing the ramifications of how much people liked that. You had all the collectibles around Mars. I mean, Mars is still, like, Destiny 2 Mars is still one of the best destinations ever. Like, just so much good stuff, man. So many things to farm. Just, like, genuinely awesome. Back when catalysts were hard to get, I think we had to run. I made a video on this one time, but when the catalysts first came out, I think there were 5 or 6 catalysts that you could only get from like Nightfalls, or maybe all strikes, but you had the highest chance in Nightfalls. And so me and my friends, we literally for forever would sit there and run Nightfalls back and back and back and back and back for like hours every day, and just to get the catalysts. Now they're just kind of fucking handed to you, but I remember, I think it took me like 250 Nightfalls to get all 5 catalysts. I made a video on it, I remember, but genuinely awesome. I miss that. I miss a lot of the grind. I know a lot of people don't like the RNG thing, but I genuinely miss a lot of the RNG grinds that they don't do anymore in a lot of Destiny, because people really don't like them, or don't. I feel like a lot of people don't feel like maybe that's rewarding enough, or don't like investing a lot of time in something, but I genuinely like that sort of thing, and I miss it a lot. Yeah. Destiny 2 had a Mars destination? Yeah, dude, you can see it in the Mars Battleground. The new strike. Yes, Brendan. 1 piece is enough for all of like to get the leaves to drop. You just need all of like 4 or 5 pieces to burn leaves when you do Bonfire Bash. For this Prestige raid layers, I think could have been done a lot better, but it was still interesting. Like, at least they tried something cool. Dude, do you remember when the raid catalysts? Like, you could get, like, I think it was, like, Telesto came from Spire. Sleeper came from Eater. Like, something like that. And all the raids had, like, their own unique catalyst you could get. That shit was fucking awesome, man. I think, did Skyburners come from... Skyburners might have came from Leviathan? Telesto from Meter, World Sleeper from Spire. Oh, there you go. Something like that. I think Leviathan had one as well. I think it might have been Skyburners, but I don't remember. But just genuinely awesome. Yo, Theo, what's up? I miss that shit so much, man. Yo, Theo, thank you for the 18 months. Hugs as well. Just like... we just need more RNG grindy stuff, man. I'm not saying everything should be an RNG grind fest, but I just miss it, you know? I feel like just so much stuff is handed to us, and we don't have a lot of reasons to replay a lot of things nowadays. I used to Ubin Eater for the Telesto Catalyst. That was so fun. There we go. You know? Man. Shit was awesome. Oh, I didn't realize we weren't already overcharged. That's why I was over here. I was just looking for the ball. I was so confused when it didn't drop. Theo, thank you once again. How's it been 18 months already? Time, these last couple of years have been just so unbelievably fast. So treasure ladens were a grind, but that was different. Because that's not like RNG. I mean, it is RNG, but it's not like RNG to try to get to like something awesome. It's just like awful amounts of RNG to get like a title, which I liked like, so treasure ladens, I guess. The 12, too much. The 4, I kind of like. I like the idea of like a super random, crazy rare enemy that you want to be genuinely excited for when you see them, you know? Oh, let's go do that real quick before I lose that. So I genuinely like the idea of something like treasure laden enemies. I just think that there was way too many of them required at first. Oh yeah, we're gonna get max Triumph score this stream. Let's go. All right, so I just have to get strand kills right. Bruh, I'm doing a really good job here. I should have seen that coming. I want to be excited to see them, but I'm not dreading waiting to... Yeah, exactly. So I like the idea. I think they were a little overtuned. I'm glad they listened to feedback on that one. I think 4 is perfect, personally. Damn. Bruh. Can that drop shell codes? What raid do you think is coming back next season? I want it to be Wrath. I think more than likely it's Leviathan, but we'll see. But I'm very excited to find out in less than a month, by the way. Hopefully they announce the raid. I think they announced the raid last time with the showcase, right? Oh, I'm dead. Did I talk about King's Fall, or did we already know by that point? Yeah, they did? Okay. Sometime soon, we're gonna have to go through all the showcases and rewatch them. Trump needs a date this week. We already know the date. It'll be August 25th. I mean, like, we don't know that for sure, but they always do it on Fridays. Seasonal raids has come out the week of the season. It'll be August 25th. If it's not August 25th, it'll be August 26th, but I don't see them going back to Saturday raids, unfortunately. Oh shit. What if I was a raid boss? I never thought about that. But yeah, hopefully they say the date soon just to give us like an idea, but I'm pretty sure it'll be August 25th.
Let's see what I can do for you.
Okay, and then just the solstice ones. Challenging taken, stoke the bonfires. Okay. Easy. I wonder what level of health the new raid boss will have on contest. Roots weren't ridiculously high. Wonder how close together both Roots and the next reprise raid were in development. It's an interesting question. I wonder if Roots was almost like a fluke. Like if you look at the dungeons and if you look at like King's Fall and stuff has been a lot harder recently, and it just feels like Roots was like a one-off fluke with that. You think it'll be a 24-hour one, or I think it'll be 48. With the reprise raids where you have to do 2 of them, I don't think 48 hours is unreasonable, especially if the raid comes out on a Friday. Like not everyone can get time off and stuff, and I would hate to gatekeep that sort of thing. So I think anytime there's a Friday raid, 48 hours isn't necessarily that unreasonable, especially if it's a reprise raid. Just my opinion, of course, but I don't know. I like when things are rare. Like, don't get me wrong, but it almost feels like artificial rarity. If you're like, because not everyone can get off work, you know? Like, a lot of people are blue collar workers and maybe don't have the time flexibility that a lot of us do, and we're fortunate enough to have. And so I try to think about people like that. But also, like, if you're like an emblem gatekeeper and you just want things to be rare, then how is like putting a large like, usually that's because of difficulty, not because of time restrictions, you know what I mean? Do you think the thing with Cade is a retcon? No. Shadowkeep brought so much into the game that I think people will forget about champs. Yeah, no one likes champs. That's why people hate Shadowkeep. Seasonal artifact, that was cool. I'll give Shadowkeep that. Finishers, that was cool. Target farm weapons and armor with Cryptolith. They'd already done that. That was not the first to do that. Menagerie had done it. Seas of the Dawn had done it. Which I guess, never mind, that was after Shadowkeep. Black Armory had kind of done it. I wouldn't say that's unique to that. Horde mode with Altars of Sorrow. I mean, there were other Horde mode light type of things as well. Yeah, Shadowkeep did have a better raid. No, Shadowkeep had not a better raid. I would say Shadowkeep is very adequately remembered. It was just fine. You know, I think the reason Shadowkeep gets a lot of hate because it was just a fine expansion when Bungie has... We know Bungie can make fucking amazing expansions, you know? And so going from Forsaken to Shadowkeep is crazy. The best expansion ever to Shadowkeep. Wild. You know what I mean? I'm saying Guardian was better than Root. As a 6-player experience, sure. As an overall raid, I disagree because I like the low mans of Root more than Garden. Garden of Salvation, very underrated raid, but the launch of it was awful when it run on console. Yeah, it was just like, yeah, man.
begins at one. So many new techniques.
No, I don't think the under-delivery thought process goes back to Shadowkeep. I think that mentality started after Arrivals. It was probably that year, but I don't think it was. I think it was when I would not be surprised if we got Prophecy for free with Arrivals, and then like a couple seasons later, people started like complaining and asking where like the new dungeons were or whatever, and that's like one of the things that kind of triggered that mentality. Like that's, I'm sure there were like a handful of things, but I mean that's obviously a big one, I think. You don't think Garden was a buggy raid? I think 99% of times when people say things are buggy, they're not very good at mechanics. I'm not saying there aren't bugs, but I mean, you know, Spire, for instance, Spire of Stars has been gaslit to hell and back about being the buggiest raid ever, and it's just like not true. There's like a handful of very, very, very rare small bugs, but 98% of the time when I saw a clip of something bugging out, it was just because people didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Garden has the best weapons? No! What? The best weapons? What the fuck? It has divinity? What else? Like, when's the last time anyone's used a weapon from Garden? No, it didn't have the best weapons. Absolutely not. No. Best music? No! Oh no! We're gonna fight, dude. I like the first couple of encounters are fine, but that elevator fucking music for the final boss, I actively dislike it, dude. The kind of like sauna elevator music that do 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 do. I hate that shit. It's awful. No. Best exotic? Yeah, I'll give you that one. Although conditional finality, kind of giving it a run for its money. Best setting? Up there. I'd give it top 5 best settings. I don't think I'd give it the best setting. Best mechanics? No. Fucking no. Best bosses? No. Oh, my favorite bosses, Big Harpy and Big Minotaur. Best lore? The fuck? Can anyone tell me what Garden even was? There was a signal, so you head in and then you kill something and then it's just over? Absolutely not. Second best day 1, Emblem after Vogue. Okay, now I think you're just saying things to make me angry. It took me until that one, but I think you're very purposely picking things that make me angry. Oh my god. Second best emblem after Vogue. The most boring day 1 emblem ever. Oh, god no. Best scenery? I will give you top 5 scenery, but like in all honesty, I think, okay, let's think. Deepstone, maybe not scenery, but the setting is like fucking awesome. No, like scenery, like the space bits and stuff. I think Deepstone gives it a run for its money in terms of scenery. Roots, absolute, like knee-jerk reaction. If you're like, Scarra, what's the best like looking raid? What's the best scenery for raid? I think Roots is like my knee-jerk reaction on that one. It's so good. But Vow's up there, Deepstone's up there. People aren't gonna like this, but Crota's up there. Like especially for kind of the sceneries at the time. I'm not sure if Crota's would hold up today. I think like the scenery and the environment of Roots is probably its strong point, like the strongest point about the raid. Like I'll maintain this, like The only thing I really don't like about Roots was how it's balanced for 6 people. And like maybe the Nezarec fight, I feel like could use a lot of work. But the low man experience of that raid is phenomenal. And I know that's something that like 20 people care about, so I'm sorry, but it matters to me as a low man person. And the aesthetic was amazing, the weapons are amazing, and the exotic is amazing, and the armor is like fucking awesome. You know, all of this stuff. I'd say like really just kind of the day one experience, and B, the overall difficulty and balance for 6 people, and kind of like the Nezarec fight. And I really wish Nezarec still had that sick ass cape that he had in the concept art. Other than that, yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. So not like, when I say difficulty, like not only, I'm not trying to say like only like add difficulty, but like mechanical difficulty as well. Like I feel like it was lacking on just kind of the how much is going on front, if that makes sense. And I feel like it could have used a lot of work there. Wait, can you get green and blues? No. Green commendations, please. If these guys both give me green, I can finish this right now. No! You're fucking, I don't know which one of you fuckers give me. No! You're both fucking awful people, dude. Awful, 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 genuinely trash human beings, man. Damn. Okay, so one more run of that. You didn't give them greens? They didn't ask for greens! If they would have asked for a specific color, then I would have given them greens. The donations end at 3 a.m., so 3 o'clock after midnight, 3 a.m. this morning. But tomorrow morning, Eastern. Fuck me, I butchered that. It ends in 11 hours. How about that? These are my current specs. Oh shit. These are my current specs, but I'm upgrading like next week when everything comes in. So my motherboard's going from a Z490 to a Z790. My CPU is going from an i7 10700 to an i9 13900. And it's getting an AIO water cooler. GPU staying the same. The RAM, I'm going 4x16 DDR5 instead of DDR4. Power supply staying the same. And the chassis, I picked up a height Y60. Did you see the Borderlands movie announcement? Yeah. I'm excited, but I know it's gonna be awful. But I'm definitely seeing it opening night. Oh, hell yeah, Luna. Those are beasts, so they'll kick ass.
Empire will be a monument to their poor decisions.
Yo, Duck! Thank you for becoming a mother chicken. Love your face. There we go. Thank you. Here, I gotcha. The ghost. This is the ghost. Nice little heart, very cute. The emblem. Oh, here. That's what everything looks like right there. What other games do you play other than Destiny, like off stream in your free time? Recently, not a lot. I've been dabbling with Diablo 4, but we've done that on stream. Yeah, recently nothing much. It's pretty rare that I play. Oh, BattleBit, love BattleBit. And for a while there, we were playing a lot of Warzone off stream, but that's kind of calmed down. Yeah, I think they did a really, really good job with the charity rewards this year. Last time, like, I think it was like in February, they had like a mini event. And it was the Sparrow. And the event didn't do super well, but I fully believe that it was just because no one wants to donate for a Sparrow that's not always on time. You know what I mean? So they asked for feedback at the end of the last event from everyone who fundraised, and I told them that. And I think the rewards are really, really good this time around. I think they did a really fantastic job, so. Why do you think it'll be awful? Oh, the Borderlands movie? Because it's kind of stuck in like production hell. And one of the writers is now not using his real name under the movie. He's using a pseudonym, which means it's probably not very good. That's generally how that works. How are you cooling in the height Y60? Don't you have two AIOs? Ideally, both would have both as exhaust. Yeah, I'll have. No, one of them I'll have it in. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I'll have to format it, but I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have 4 extra fans, so I'll play around with it. I'll probably do intake through. Yeah, I actually hadn't really considered that. They're both 2 fans. So I might do intake bottom and back, out front and top. We'll see. I'll make it work. Not too worried. But yeah, I really want the Borderlands movie to be good, but well, we shall see, you know? No, I'm not gonna put an AO on the bottom. I said intake on the bottom. I don't even know if you could do that. I think the height has the height has a separate chamber on the bottom for fans. You can't, I don't even think you can do an AIO on the bottom. It can only go on the side and the top. Which campaign did you have the most fun playing day 1? Oh, Witch Queen, by far. That shit was crazy good. There were just so many moments in Witch Queen that were just mind-blowing. Oh, the Five Nights at Freddy movie? Yeah, that shit looks funny. We'll probably see that too. Which campaign had the best replayability? Oh, I really don't like Destiny campaigns for replayability, so I'm gonna say none of them. Why is one of the grand prizes a PlayStation 7 game code? It is, I think you are maybe interpreting wrong. I think it's 7 PlayStation codes, not a PlayStation 7 code. I believe. I haven't read it because I don't know, but that's how I assume it is. Did I not finish this, by the way? Oh, okay, I'm done with this. I can just leave. The final shape campaign has to be even better in Witch Queen to make up for Lifefall. Yeah, good luck with that one. I see a lot of people be like, oh, this has to be the greatest expansion. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything. I hope it is, but I don't know. I like to keep a more realistic view of things, and we'll see how it turns out. That's all I'm gonna say. You know? I hope it's good, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, Bungie feels bad, so they're gonna make the greatest thing ever. So. Possibly unpopular opinion, Lightfall campaign was more fun than Witch Queen. Oh, that is not a potentially unpopular opinion. That is a wildly unpopular opinion, my friend. I don't know, Duck. There should be like a terms of service somewhere that'll have the info for that. They better not pull the stupid crap that they did with Lightfall where we're experiencing expansion through seasons. No, I personally don't think there's going to be seasons next year. I could be wrong, but or at least not as many. I don't think that's possible.
Welcome back.
They did an interview where they said there is no tie up loose ends. Can you find me the link for that interview?
It'll serve you well.
Y60 does come with a vertical mount, yes. Yeah, I'll probably do intake. I'll probably switch my GPU AIO to intake. That way, that has the coldest air possible cooling my GPU. It will slightly raise the temperature of the case, but the performance is going to be most closely tied to the GPU temperature. So I'll test out different configurations if I need to. And then I'll probably have the CPU AIO on top as out, and then intake through the GPU on the side and through my two fans on the bottom, and then exhaust out the back and through the CPU AIO up top. Is probably how I'll do it. Yeah, I'm pretty up to date on interviews, Luna, and I'm not familiar with that one. So if you could find the link and like send it to me on Twitter or something, I'd very much appreciate that. But I don't think that's true. I don't think we have any confirmation on that. You think you should side intake CPU, top exhaust GPU? Walk me through that. Because then we have hotter air going through the GPU AIO. GPU realistically pulls 3 times 4. Oh, so you think it'll be more temperature, and you think that should be the last thing the air touches? Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. I didn't consider that. Or, Luna, if you could get me the... Oh, fuck me. If you could give me the name of the... the name of the site that does it. Are you gay? I am not. Why do you ask? And pick your answer very wisely, my friend. I can find it, but it said the new seasons will tie up the loose ends and lead into the new arc. No, I know what you're saying. I think I know the interview you're talking about is Shaq News, and that's not what they said. They said that they were talking about how these seasons are kind of like leading into Final Shape. And they were saying that Final Shape will similarly lead into will similarly lead into Saga 2. But in that interview, because we had someone in chat the other day say something very similar to what you just said, so we looked it up, and they very specifically never mentioned seasons in that interview. Because you seem as charismatic and confident as a gay person? Fair enough. I'll take it. That's a good version of that answer, I think. No, my sexuality is mom's. Especially yours, Maven. Let's get them. Can I get some AOs? We're close to 1 million in donations. How many hours are left? 11. They must be because they won't just leave an expansion and dip for a year and then leave us with bad holiday events. I made a tweet or a video or something. I don't remember talking about what I think they're gonna do here, but essentially what it boils down to is Bungie has a lot of content coming out in the next couple of years. So next year in 2024, I'm pretty confident, like obviously I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty confident Marathon will come out next year because they've already announced it and we've already seen kind of gameplay, but more concept art and like trailers and stuff. So there's at least work being done on the game. A lot of work being done on the game. We know that Matter is definitely at least expected to come out in 2025. That is from Bungie themselves. So they're not going to release both Matter and Marathon in the same year, I imagine. Like it would seem kind of silly for them to release two new IPs in the same year. So, and I don't think Marathon is going to come out in 2026. So the way I see this happening is Marathon comes out next year, Matter comes out 2025. So we have Final Shape in February. Maybe we will have 4 seasons, and I would be very happy with that. But what I think is probably going to happen, especially if you look at the kind of roadmap that was leaked, we know that there's some major big piece of content coming for Destiny, or that started development for Destiny soon after Final Shape started development. So I think that's probably a 10-year anniversary event. It'll probably be more akin to like a large expansion type of thing. And so I wouldn't be surprised if like maybe next year for Destiny we get, Final Shape in February, and then maybe in like, 4 or so months later, or 3 months later, let's say. So like in May, maybe in May we get like a 10th anniversary event. And then maybe in like August or September, we get something else. And then we don't get anything until Saga 2 starts in February. And then they could bounce that around with, if we get the 30th or 10th anniversary in May, then they can launch Marathon in early August and not, or like in the summer, sometime June or July, and not compete with themselves, So something like that. We'll see. And keep in mind, we don't talk about leaks on this channel, so I don't have any insight that way. That's just what makes sense to me. We don't look at any non-Bungie leaks, I guess, because like technically that roadmap is not really a leak because they showed it at a public presentation. But if it's like official Bungie stuff and like someone messed up or like talked about something, then I count that as fair game. But if someone like leaked it to hurt Bungie or whatever, then I don't like to talk about it. Shit. For me, though, I don't think there's a point in playing Destiny as a final save. You'll be back. No, I don't know. People say that, but for me, nothing's gonna change. Aw, shit, I'm getting frame drops. There's that CPU throttling. That'll be fixed in a couple of weeks. For me, nothing's really changing. I'm gonna keep doing the completionist thing. I'm gonna, you know, Destiny will still be my favorite. I do plan on checking out Marathon because it looks very good and I love hunting secrets. So I definitely want to very heavily at least check out Marathon and start, you know, doing content for that. I'm really excited for. But no, nothing's gonna change for me in Destiny. This franchise is just too fucking good. Yeah, that leak as well, I'm not super convinced is legit. We'll find out in August. We were talking about this at the beginning of the stream, but last year, the Strand one, the reason that it was like, we knew it was legit because it came from an actual Bungie employee and it went to their ArtStation page. This is just a random video posted on a random site I've never heard of. That's probably like a fucking, you know, phishing site or some shit, you know? It just, and I'm not saying it's definitely fake because obviously I have no idea, but what I am saying is I am not the best in After Effects or Photoshop. I think I could pretty reliably recreate that leak in a day. And if I was going to fake a leak, I would definitely just do it in the same way that something had been leaked before. So I don't want to draw any conclusions from it. I think it's kind of silly that people are drawing conclusions from it because I think it's an equal chance that it's fake or real. I think people saying that a Bungie dev leaked it are pretty silly because we have there's literally nothing saying that. Because once again, there was no official art page or developer page or ArtStation or anything for it. So I feel like people are jumping to a lot of assumptions, and I kind of hope it's fake just so people maybe stop doing that in the future, but that'll probably never happen. Yeah, we'll find out on August 22nd for sure. How far along are you with the completionism? I need like 20,000 XP.
Primary wells.
Oh, maybe a little bit more. Once I hit this XP bonus, then I'm back at max triumph score. Nightfall counter on the bottom right. You can very easily Photoshop that. That's not a hard thing to do. To put a timer on the screen. You know how many videos I've made with a timer on the screen? You just take a footage of you loading into the helm and do it. Plus, we know people have a cracked version of Destiny where you can customize any of the graphics you want. There's pictures of Ginzer, for instance, in Destiny using custom emblems that he uploaded. We have no idea who has that capability as well. I'm just saying, like, there are an equal number of explanations about how this could be fake, and it just feels a little weird, especially because of the fact that we didn't get an official page for it. That's the weirdest thing. And it was someone with the name Nimbus on Reddit, and let me tell you, people don't like Nimbus. So if someone's gonna make a funny troll account name, it's gonna have Nimbus in the name. And they're holding weapons from Curse of Osiris? Well, I mean, you can still print those out in-game. That's not weird. It's, in fact, if you want to look at what they're holding, Bungie almost always uses the Season of the Hunt armor sets in their cosmetic showcases, and they're not wearing that. They're not wearing that in that footage. So that's actually a point for why it's fake, you know? But we'll see. I'm not saying it definitely is one way or another. Just saying it's a little sus. But we'll find out in less than a month, so it just doesn't even matter at the end of the day. Very curious of what the collector's edition will be. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Just a model of the traveler with the Travelusi. I don't know. It would be cool if it was like a traveler model and it had like a LED screen on it and it like moved. That'd be cool.
Fully charged. Brace yourself.
Something like that. Cade's cracked Ace of Spades. That could be kind of cool. I still think Witch Queen has the coolest one with the Ghost Shell. That was just such high quality. But actually, the Shadowkeep one might be my favorite. Because it was a puzzle. It was the Cryptolith, but it was an actual puzzle that you had to solve. That's like cool as fuck, man. More than anything, I really hope this collector's edition has... That's pretty fucking funny, 1-7. I really hope this collector's edition has an ARG, because most of them, they almost always do, but for whatever reason, Lightfalls didn't. And it was the first one since Forsaken. Forsaken didn't even have a collector's edition, so it was the first one since Vanilla Destiny 2 to not have one. Because Beyond Light had one. Oh, I don't know if Shadowkeep had one, actually. I might take that back. I don't know if Shadowkeep had one. Beyond Light definitely had one. Witch Queen had one. I think Shadowkeep did have one. But I don't remember. Either way, I hope this next one does. Very excited to see it. Crappy Dreamcatcher? What are you talking about? Dreamcatcher? No, I had a Cryptolith. It was like a metal thing. I've got it right back there, I think. I've got it displayed. Yeah, here you go. No Dreamcatcher. I'm not really sure what you're referring to there. This thing. It's super well made. It's a Cryptolith, just like in Destiny. It's a puzzle box though. These spin and you do it and then it opens. And then it had an emblem code on the inside. It was really fucking cool. And it's like made out of like fucking steel. That shit is heavy. Probably the most well-made collector's edition item. Maybe the pyramid too, because the shard from Beyond Light was metal. The ghost from Witch Queen was plastic, and then the one from Final Shape, or sorry, Lightfall, the puka, it's pretty low quality plastic. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I still think it looks cool. I've got it displayed. But it would have been cool if it was metal, but it probably would have been like $1 billion. But it would have been cool. It'd be kind of stupid if Final Shape didn't have a darkness subclass. I just think that's a lot of work for them to pull out so fast like that. We'll see, you know? Like, obviously, I'd like a subclass over not getting a subclass. I think a lot of people in the community, especially like Samuel, you know, you said you don't really see a point in playing past Final Shape, and I just based off of that, I get the fact that, or the impression that you're kind of jaded with the franchise. I find it's usually people like that make, you know, very like, oh, it'd be dumb if they didn't have this or this or this. But I think we just have to be more realistic, you know? Don't set your expectations too high. I've been saying that for years, and people still do it. And they're usually wrong, and it's just like, hey, if we get a subclass, that'd be fucking awesome. But looking at the history, we're probably not getting another subclass. You know, but we'll see. Who knows? Be very cool. Maybe that leak is legit, and I'm... You know, there was a Bungie dev and just everything looks sus for no reason and whatever, you know? Wasn't the Final Shape and the Lightfall supposed to be one DLC and they delayed Strand and not being Witch Queen? So that is all pure speculation. And the theory isn't that Lightfall and Final Shape were supposed to be one DLC. Kind of the theory, as far as I'm aware, is that Lightfall, as we got it, was never supposed to exist. And the content that we will get in Final Shape was supposed to be the original Lightfall. But all of the Neomuna stuff probably wasn't supposed to be in the first... Like, in the first draft of how these expansions played out. Neomuna probably didn't exist. And it was all Final Shape stuff. So not necessarily that they were one DLC, just that they needed more time for one or something happened, so they just kind of inserted Lightfall. Or what we got is Lightfall in. The Strand thing, I think there's a good possibility that was supposed to be in Witch Queen, but it's hard to say, man. I don't know. I don't like just assuming things, and I don't think Bungie just likes when we just assume things, but a lot of the iconography and kind of the idea behind Strand does line up very well with Witch Queen concepts, so... You know? Oh, my man, why didn't he pass it? What are you doing? Blueberries hurt my soul. Whoa, get a fucking room. All right, where are the... Okay. Like a new subclass, but what I want to announce above most other things for Destiny 2 to get PvP thing. To get PvP things like Marathon gets dedicated servers. Destiny is not getting dedicated servers this late into its life cycle, no shot. Maybe if they ever did a Destiny 3, but I highly doubt it. Definitely not with Destiny 2. I can't even begin to imagine the amount of bullshit they'd have to go through to do that. I just don't think that's at all realistic. I would just like I would like to see just any acknowledgement about PvP would be nice. So just them saying, yeah, we've destroyed it and we really want to pay more attention to it. I would love to see them acknowledge that. But I'm not sure if they will. Or just like say like, hey, we're gonna make more maps or something, just like literally anything. I just want to hear them talk more about it and actually like acknowledge it. Oh, these shellcode fragments are dropping so fast right now. Oh, come on. Give me that. Ugh. Oh, that was the fastest I've ever gotten all of those. Holy shit. That was so fast. Okay, let me check off my hunter stuff on this. Wait between worlds, spina carries. Vex incursion. Yep. Personally, I hate PvP in Destiny 2 as it will never be balanced or in the fair in the slightest way, but I think it just needs more. Just needs some of it all, you know? I'm not worried about, and in a way, I would say a lot of the imbalance in that sort of stuff is what makes Destiny PvP fun in the first place. Or a lot of that has like, what the fuck? Oh, that's really weird. There, I think that's it.
Clear the area. Let's get that bonfire going.
There we go. But it just needs some love. That's it. How many access requests do you get for the spreadsheet? Oh, I actually haven't checked. Give me a sec. Oh, only 3. Let's go. People are actually listening, man. That's awesome. And Bungie decided to get a bunch of community managers together to help develop a season. And you had the opportunity to be included, would you? Yeah, fucking course I would. I mean, they've done that before. That's essentially what the community summits were. I mean, to a point. But EK kind of destroyed that. I don't think they'll ever do anything like that again.
For miles in all directions.
Yes, that's the fun.
I think that's one of the, you guys get one chance, and if you fuck this up, it's over. And now that Bungie knows people have been breaking NDA, I do not think they'll ever open themselves up like that again. I would love for them to, because I never got to go to a community summit. I think that would be awesome, but I think it's a little unrealistic, unfortunately. What? Did I just hit myself with my own tangle? But who knows? Maybe that is a possibility. I mean, Bungie's been really nice to me recently, and you know, been sending me, at least the marketing partners have been sending me stuff, and we just had the deal where they sent me some silver so I can make a video and like that sort of stuff. So it's like they've been really good to me recently. So maybe they kind of like me, and maybe there is a community summit. I don't know, but I'm gonna say probably not.
Celebration short.
But an in-person summit would be so fucking cool. You know, I'd definitely pay my way out there. Just let me see the headquarters, please. I won't tell anyone what I've seen. All right, make sure to hit. Oh, I don't know if I hit that guy.
You obliterated them!
Now do it again.
Do you think there's anywhere here you can shatter dive? Oh, I bet you can. I bet you can strand skate on that. Is it? Close. Not to flex, I've had 2 firm handshakes with the Mandado himself. Dude, I was shaking his hand too. I met him at the Destiny 2 reveal event. I'm in his clan. I'll probably get a hug at GCX. You want to talk about flexing? You're like, Dad, oh, come here. Give me a hug. Come here, short king. Any tips for the new Solstice bounty for silver leaves? Bounty? Bounty? Oh, wait, no. No, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, I'm gonna be honest. For the Triumph, just do Nezrak because it's 70%. I don't know what the fuck on Neptune gives you silver leaves, though. We think about the Bungie dev video leak. I think calling it Bungie leak dev or Bungie dev leak is a little disingenuous because we have literally no idea. I think a lot of people are taking that and running with it, but it was not posted on a official Bungie site. It has no ties to any actual developers. It could be that we have zero proof of that. We don't even know if it's legitimate. I'm a little busy, but if I have some time, I might mock up and try to make like a fake one just to be like, see, not that hard. But we'll see. No, you're fine, Dexter. Never apologize for being active. I like answering the questions. I think the super icon's the easiest thing. That would take me, I could make a super icon in 12 seconds. It's not, of all of the elements of that I think would be hard to replicate, super icon is not one of them. I think the hardest part would be finding out how they, if it is faked, how they were in an old instance of the helm, or to see if I could, like, if that's on it, like maybe an alternate character that just hasn't done anything yet or something. I feel like that's the only kind of sus part. The new icon, just making something that looks like it would be in Destiny is not. Just Google and trace something. Hello, how are you doing? I'm just vibing. No, I'm good. How do you know it's an old instance? People were claiming that it was an instance from Season of Risen somehow. I don't know how they were determining that, to be honest. By the way, Scarrow, I'm working on starting my master's thesis next month. I will be researching the best possible formula for a specific ink that I cannot go into details about. Oh, let's go. I'm so excited to spend some more time in the lab. I really want to become a better chemist. I feel like not much of what I've learned in uni has remained in my brain. Yeah, a lot more of being a good chemist is like being up to date with current literature. And I mean, like, fundamentals, like, don't get me wrong, matter a lot. And it's more like on the techniques and stuff. But staying up with like fundamental, it's like analytical if it's an ink. Or is it organic? It could be organics too, but or inorganics even. Shit. But it's much more about like, yeah, staying up to date, learning your field, and I think the biggest learning curve for being a really good research chemist is learning how to read the literature effectively, because that's very difficult. Because reading a scientific paper is not like reading a book. Such a good chemist, I produce 200% yield. Dude, the amount of lab reports that I've read that say shit like that is too fucking high. Or there will be people that be like, this reaction failed because I only got an 80% yield. It's like, there are some reactions that I ran in grad school where I would have like literally killed someone to get a 20% yield. These people are dissing on an 80% yield. Like, what the fuck is happening? We didn't get 100%, so it was a failure. It's like, that is not how chemistry works. The problem with the strand leak is it was actually tied to an ArtStation page. Everyone keeps saying that, but while the videos look similar, they are well, I mean, they're just completely different. And that one was on an official website. We knew for a fact that a Bungie developer uploaded that because they directly had it on their webpage. This new red one was nowhere near an official page like that. Any tips on reading literature effectively? I will be reading a lot of English papers, and any help on translation help, don't worry. Informative would be appreciated. So what I do, so like usually when you read papers, it's because you're trying to find like something that relates to your research. So I'll usually like read the abstract, and then the very first thing I do is I'll go through all the figures and I'll scan like the figures and the figure captions, because that's where like most of the really good information is. And go like that. It's very rare that I'll take a scientific paper and just read it front to back. And in fact, once you get really good, or like you become kind of an expert or like a soft expert in a field, it's very rare that you read the introduction section at all. Maybe like the last paragraph, but like if you're in a field, most of the introductory paragraphs are going to say like a pretty similar thing to each other. So
Saint, stop looking at me like that.
What? That was very moving.
okay. Green accommodations, please. No. Green accommodations. I'm so close to Guardian rank 11. Ah! Alrighty, chat. Well, I think that's where I'm going to call it for today, because we have done a lot of very, very good bounty prepping, and I've done all of the kind of weekly stuff that's sensitive, and I'm feeling pretty good. If you guys have not donated to the fundraiser, make sure to go and do so. Link at the top of the screen. You can do so until 3 o'clock Eastern. We're almost at 1 million total. What are we at? We are at... Oh, we're 10,000 off of 1 million total. Oh, so hopefully we hit that by tonight. Let's go. Alrighty, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a fantastic night. And yeah, see you guys.